of thought, both Rufai and OG, and the fact that I believe that the president missed a fine moment to demonstrate very strong leadership abilities and leadership skills. When we have incidents like this in other parts of the world, the leader, there's nothing like Christmas. There's nothing like meetings. You suspend everything. And I think it also points to the fact that because of the number of violent attacks in that area and also in other parts of Nigeria, we've become quite desensitized to death tolls. So when we hear 150 people killed, only 150, last year, it's a competition of numbers. Because only earlier this year, in June of this year, the same Boko's local government area, Mangu local,
yes.
150 people were killed over 3 weeks.
That you brought that
this
point
same
up.
year.
I love it.
A month afterwards, and by that time, President Tinubu had been sworn in, but let's excuse him. At that time, he had just come into office, so he was just, putting things together. 6 months, 7 months down the line, the same thing happened, despite the promises that were made in July to the governor of the state when the IG of police visited him alongside the commanding officer of Operation Safe Haven from the military. They said they were going to put out, equip the officers, ensure we will not have a repeat of this. What do we have 5 months after that visit? Another attack, and now possibly the numbers will top those numbers. But guess what? Business as usual, governors are still going to meet. It shows that we've become desensitized over the years to death tolls. A small incident, and let me use that word very lightly, happens in other parts of the world. You see Nigerians shouting, I stand with Israel, I stand with Palestine. We are talking about the problems that plague other people. When 7 people are killed by a deranged person in the US, we are talking, it makes headlines on international media. Nigeria follows suit. When 150 people die in our own country, initially we're like, okay, 2 days later, 3 days later, we're not even talking about the fact that VP went to visit. He went 3 days later, so he had spent Christmas with his family, he had gone to Lagos to see the president, and then he went to see the people of Bokos who did not have Christmas. I think this is a big issue, and I'm glad that we're saying it's not business as usual. The previous administration must never be a standard of leadership. That was horrible, it was terrible, it was criticized, and we are hoping for better. And we're saying this now because next time, we want the president to see Nigerians speak out about this so that he will take responsibility. So, I mean, it's happened. But next time, when things happen, he must be at the forefront of showing empathy. He must really, it's not just about statements. He must see the people, visit them, let them see a leader, a true leader in our president. Absolutely.